Give Tomo a big wave. I'm the good-looking one. Should have got the Specsavers. Now, before we introduce you to the panel, and we've got somebody very, very special, and also the girls who will be doing the business, I must say, as you probably know, this is the world-famous hotel where they filmed Pretty Woman, the film that grossed, was it nearly $500 million? It was incredible. Richard Gere, of course, and it turned him and Julie into superstars. And basically, it was about a love story, but it was about a girl who came from right down there at the very bottom and ended up here in the royal suite. And this is where it all actually happened. This is the famous suite where Richard Gere would have stayed, where Julia Roberts would have come in, and you know the rest of the story. And the reason I'm telling you this is because I wonder which girl here today will make it to the very top, like Julia Roberts did in Pretty Woman. Of course, they're not actresses. They're top lady jockeys who are here from around the world. And I wonder which one will rise to the top and win tomorrow. Before I introduce you to the guests headed by Lara, I've got to introduce you to the manager of the hotel. Do you remember the film Pretty Woman? And the manager looked out. Here he is. Come and join us, big fella. You've changed a bit.
Thank you, Tomo. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I haven't aged at all in the last 22 years.
I love it. He does look exactly.
I do at least have the same initials as Bernard Thompson, so I've got something in contact.
Come and join us over here,
Yes,
because
so you
I've
don't
got to
pause
ask
on
you,
any
we've
of
got
the
very
guests.
famous people coming from all over the world. Come on, tell me some of the names of the famous actors and actresses and who stayed here.
Well, you know I'd love to do that,
Yes.
but it really would be a career limiter for me, so I can't give the actual names of the people, but it's certainly a true fact that the hotel's been a big part of Hollywood for a long, long time. We've had many, many famous people living in the hotel. Some of those people have written about living in the hotel for a long time, and there's very famous stories about people like Elvis Presley, who lived here for a long time, and Warren Beatty, who lived here for a long time. But since then, obviously, we continue to be a home for a lot of Hollywood. We've got great restaurants here, and we see a lot of those wonderful famous people in and out of the hotel, and hopefully we do a good job looking after them, because they seem to come back to us and see this as a little bit of their Hollywood living room right here at the Beverly Wilshire.
It is superb. And also, there's a little sign here which says there's going to be something special here next year at your hotel.
Yeah, we're very honored. We're going to be the host hotel for next year's large event, and we'll have a big group of people coming in to celebrate this wonderful event and really to enjoy it to a wider audience. So yeah, we're very honored to be the host for that, and we look forward to that partnership.
And we're going to have a press conference now, but have you arranged lunch? Is everything sorted? Where are we going?
Yes, I'm just going back to the stoves now to do a little bit more cooking. No, actually, we're going down to Wolfgang Puck's restaurant Cut downstairs, which is one of the best steakhouses in the world, and that's actually the venue for lunch today. And we'll have something a little bit lighter than that, but it's in that beautiful venue. So I hope you enjoy that, and look forward to seeing everybody here again next year.
And
Thank you
Kat
very
is
much.
opening in Abu Dhabi now.
Is that right? We're going to be
Yes,
talking
Kat
to
is
Chris
going
about
Abu Dhabi.
We're going to be opening in Abu Dhabi, Dubai, and everything. So
Yes.
listen, we'll see you. Will you come as our guest for a change?
Absolutely, I'd love to do that. Welcome, everybody.
Thank you. There's the boss. He's come specially. Oh, he is wonderful. Listen, just quickly, if you can't see, I know it's difficult, some of you might see can I just introduce you? Denise Galt, Chief Steward, Arabian Racing Cup. What exactly does that mean? Quickly, Denise?
Very quickly, the Arabian Racing Cup is the host organization and the major organizer for 30 years now of the Darley Awards, 27 years of the Darley Awards, and now in the past 3 years, in conjunction generously with His Highness Sheikh Mansour and Her Highness Sheikha Fatima.
We look forward to that. Sean Daniels is next one, Director of Sales, Barrett Sales and Racing. Sean, have you got a brother called Jack?
I do. I got an Uncle Jack, actually.
Jack Daniels, yeah, anyway. That is great. And you're looking forward to hosting the racing tomorrow?
Absolutely. Very, very gracious to host the event. Thank you.
Big Sam. Sam Vasquez has come all the way from Texas, and you love your Arabian racing. You're a breeder, you're an owner, you're everything, aren't you?
I need you to be
You are.
I've been called more than that.
Teddy, a terrific guy. I'm going to introduce you to Lara because she is the star of the show very soon. Just quickly, we've got Abdallah Al Sabusi, and I'm very pleased to welcome. He is from the quiet please. By the way, he is the best photographer in the world, but he has a problem. He never stops talking. Abdallah, you've just opened here in LA.
Yes, we just opened the Consulate General here in Los Angeles, covering the West Coast. We're very excited about it.
We're very excited about it as well. More about that later on. These are two of my favorite ladies. Dr. Wadouba Badra, Doctor, would you just tell us about yourself and your involvement?
I'm a university professor, and I was directing the Arab Women Organization, which is one of the organizations affiliated with the League of Arab States. And I finished my term, and now I'm the consultant to the Supreme Council of the Arab Women Organization.
Great supporter, obviously, of women in sport, women in the world. Her Excellency, Lulwa Al-Wadi, tell us about yourself.
I am a member of Shura Council. It's a room, one of chambers of the legislation authorities in Bahrain. And also I am the legal advisor of Her Highness Sheikha Sabika, the wife of the king, and also a lawyer.
Super to have you here. These are two of my favorite ladies, and they promote ladies in sports, ladies in racing, obviously, but ladies in the world, and they're two of the top ladies in the world. And finally to Chris, Director of Sales at the Four Seasons. This is part of the Four Seasons. How many hotels have you got around the world now?
We've got 95 hotels around the world, and growing quickly. And we're very, very privileged to be host to this event and many more in the future. So great to have you all here, and looking forward to welcoming you all back as well.
And he's just said they're opening in Abu Dhabi and Dubai, aren't you?
We've got a project underway in Abu Dhabi, and in Dubai we should be completing that project and opening the hotel in December of 2014. So coming around very, very quickly.
Isn't that wonderful? He said anybody who's here today gets a free stay in their new hotel. That's lovely. And that's basically about it. But the person who runs the whole show, and she works so hard, she takes it around the world, and she is here today. Could you give a big round of applause? Lara Sawaya.
We want to thank you all. First of all, a great thanks to all the trainers and who has supported Her Highness Sheikha Fatma bint Mubarak Ladies World Championship IFAR. This means a lot to us, because having your horses and believing that these girls can do something, we need to applaud you, because you've been very keen to put all your horses on track for these girls to run.
Thank you.
But before we start, I think we need to call all the jockeys inside.
Great idea.
And let them sit on the chairs. Yes.
You don't want them behind you?
No.
Okay, girls, I had them primed ready to walk on behind you.
No, no, no.
All right, girls, this way.
They
Don't
can
go that
sit,
way. Give them a big
inside.
round of applause as they come in. And girls, would you just take your seats towards the back? Well done. Top girls, all the way. They've all been out to the track very early this morning. They left at 6 o'clock, and they haven't had any breakfast. Back to you, Lara.
Today is a day which marks a very important day in the U.S. We pay tribute to all the people who all the families who has lost their children or lost their families in the September 11 event. So I would ask you please to stand up 1 minute, paying tribute to all these people who has died. Thank you.
Lara, tell us about the series and tell us exactly what's coming up tomorrow, because we're all building up to Abu Dhabi in November.
Before we build up everything and I start talking, I think I need to give the word for our Consul General, who has been, we thank him for all his support, for the support of our UAE Ambassador Yusuf Al-Ateba, and of course Omar Shamsi for all the kind support, even from DC. And Abdallah Sbousi has been giving us full support by being here with us today and tomorrow. LA is going to be a big step for the UAE, and I think Abdallah would talk more about it.
Yeah. Thank you, Lara. Of course, I'd like to welcome everybody to Los Angeles. I'm the new appointed Consul General for the United Arab Emirates. And on behalf, of course, Lara talked about, on behalf of Ambassador Yusuf Al Utaiba, I'd like to express my happiness and gratitude for to have such an event here in Los Angeles. And you have had events, I think, in the U.S., which plays a major role in an area where we need, I think, a lot of work because we are great allies with the U.S. We work politically, military, and all other aspects. We work very closely with the U.S. This is an area, I think, that needs our attention because it can bring us together on a new level. So I thank you very much for having this event in Los Angeles. We hope to see more events in the U.S. You know, I thank His Highness, of course, His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed, the Deputy Prime Minister, Minister for Presidential Affairs, for his patronage and support for the Arabian horses, which have a lot of people who follow and love Arabian horses. So the steps you have taken, the races, I think these help cement the already strong relationship with the U.S. And thank you very much for having me.
Thank you, Abdullah.
Thank you. Well done. That's lovely. Tomorrow it's going to be very special because Arab racing is very, very big, certainly where we come from, but perhaps more so over here. Tell us about the Arab racing here in the States.
In California, I can speak very highly of it, having being a California person. California, we've been racing now for...
Okay, hands up. I love it. Don't worry. Do carry on. It's the real world.
for over 30 years now and have raced all over the state from north to south. I see many familiar faces here from California that are some of the foundation members of the racing community here. So having this race at Fairplex and with Barrett's support and of course with His Highness Sheikh Mansour and Her Highness Sheikh Fatima, it's just an amazing event here in California.
With all this support, Sean, will there be a case for having Arabian horse sales at Barrett's?
Absolutely. Barrett's looks forward to supporting the Arabian horse world. As you know, Barrett's is very successful on the West Coast, Equine Limited, and we would love the opportunity to branch. I know we have had sales in the past, but we look forward to also sales in the future.
Sam, how important is Arab racing to racing in the United States of America?
Extremely, extremely, because it's a showcase. We have, these stakes races actually get to showcase the quality, the traits that the Arabian racehorse has. It really showcases the talents of the Arabian horse.
And you were telling me your horse box does how many hundreds of thousands of miles every year with your horses? We had 160,000 miles.
By truck.
By truck. That is absolutely incredible. And how important are these events for girls, for the females, for ladies?
Well, actually, I would like to thank Her Highness Sheikh Fatima bint Mubarak for encouraging this sport out of her belief that sport is a very important change agent for empowering women. And I think through her support for this championship and the very new championship that she's supporting in next May, that what Lara announced in Abu Dhabi, I think they're going to be a landmark in enhancing and empowering women in the future. So I would like to extend to her our great and sincere thanks, and to His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed for having this festival, which has really been growing very swiftly and very quickly, and it is always the progress that has been achieved is actually remarkable. And it's amazing. It's amazing to listen to Lara unfolding one surprise after the other. It's really amazing. So I'd like to thank Lara Sawaya, and I'd like to tell her that really, Lara, you have excelled in changing a dream to truth reality. Thank you so much.
Lovely. That deserves a big round of applause. Just in case anybody missed that, just tell us, because in Newbury next year we're going to have the World Conference, but we're also going to have a World Endurance for ladies.
Yes, but before we speak about these events, we are here to talk about the bigger events. United States, I would like Kathy Smoke to come near you and speak a little bit about the racing, the Arabian racing. She's the president of the Arabian Jockey Club, and I think we need to listen more about what Kathy has to say.
And I must can you stand up front, because I love I love these trousers. Come forward, Kathy, because don't those trousers look good? I said, what great trousers. We must all get some trousers like those. I love it. Tell us about the racing. Certainly tomorrow, just put everybody in the picture. What is happening?
Well, tomorrow is the culmination of 3 series of these races that Lara's brought to the United States. It started in March in Texas, in Houston, with the Darleys there. Then they moved to Pleasanton for the races in June, and now we're back here. Lara surprised us again with these races here, and I worked with Lara for her very first race that she ever brought to the United States, and was that only 4 years ago,
Yes,
Lara?
4 years.
And I just can't believe how it's changed in 4 years. Even I could never have imagined it. We call Lara the Energizer Bunny over here in the United States.
The Energizer Bunny. Ooh.
The Energizer Bunny, anybody who lives in the United States knows about the Energizer batteries. And it's the bunny who never stops.
She never does she?
She never stops. And it's because of her that Sheikh Mansour's visions have all come to reality. So we're so pleased and proud to have everyone here.
And just quickly, the races tomorrow, over what distance, how many runners roughly? Yeah, we'll get that for you, don't worry. But the stacks to look forward to.
Talk to the California people, because the Arabian Jockey Club is the nonprofit organization that oversees promotion, education, the statistics.
Yes.
But if there's an affiliate, a state affiliate in the state where these are running, the state affiliate pretty much handles everything.
Come on, state affiliate. Come and join Tomo up here and tell us all about it. Kathy, thank you very much. And I love those trousers. I do. Come and join us. And I love your top. Hey, tell us about tomorrow.
Animals today.
I love it. I love it. Tell us about what everyone can expect tomorrow.
Well, a very competitive race. I believe we have 10 horses in each field, and they're quality horses. We have horses from Colorado and Texas and California, and we've got horses that have multiple stakes wins. We've got horses that are allowance horses. We have the Horse of the Year, So Big is Better, and we have Miss Dixie. So we've got
Miss Dixie.
yes.
Oh.
So I'm so thankful and grateful for all of you, the trainers, the owners that came to California to join us with these 2 races.
I love that name, So Big. Really is better.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
Oh, I know.
I love it. Well, thank you very much indeed. Well done. And I love your top. Susan, we'll just have a photo. Now, it is lovely here. By the way, Chris, at the end there, I just touched on it. You are opening where? Abu Dhabi, Dubai next year? Just quickly, yes?
Abu Dhabi, the project is underway, and then Dubai as well will be Q4 for 2014, so the end of next year, absolutely.
Super. But you're welcoming more and more people from the United Arab Emirates.
We are. Emirates, I think, which is a sponsor of this show, are starting off on they're introducing their A380 plane into LAX in conjunction with the new international terminal at Tom Bradley LAX in Q4 this year. I think the date that they will be starting that is December 2nd. So that's definitely going to mean an increase of capacity coming in, and which is great for Los Angeles and also great for people from the US heading out to the UAE as well.
It is fantastic. And to be here on this Sam, is this going to be the best Arabian Day ever staged anywhere in the United States?
It's going to be one of the best Arabian racing days. Yes, it will be.
Terrific. And which is the horse look out for? So Big is better. I love that name. So Big is better. And what's the other one? Miss Dixie? I love it.
A lot to say.
There is so much. Can we get the girls standing behind you? Because I would love to see all the pretty girls. Because it is Pretty Woman Suite.
Yeah, but no. They will come later. I have a surprise for them.
Oh, surprise, surprise. We love surprises.
Yeah, but still we have a lot to say.
Okay, and by the way, if anybody wants to ask a question,
No, before you ask
before
question.
that, just let me know.
You are very in a hurry, huh, Derek? He's in a hurry to leave, Derek. Yes, you want to finish fast.
No, I don't.
Yes.
I know I'm getting hungry, but you notice, I always get
You're always hungry.
I know. I love it.
You just got breakfast now.
I love it. You are good. Go on, carry on.
Okay, guys, now let's talk serious.
Yeah, shh, serious.
This is serious. This is a big event we're looking for. Under the directives of His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan, today we have put in LA the two biggest races, Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan Prestige Cup, which is a listed cup, and of course there's Her Highness Sheikh Fatima bin Mubarak Ladies IFAR World Championship. Because LA is LA and Hollywood is part of LA, Darley's goes to Hollywood. Her Highness Sheikh Fatima bint Mubarak Ladies World Championship has created something which is important, that Her Highness vision is to support women in the world. So by His Highness Sheikh Mansour directives, we are now have placed Hollywood to be the place where we will host, first time ever in the Darley Awards when it was created, to come Hollywood. Because Hollywood will be really the host of all of you stars, because it will be the Arabian stars. The Arabian horse racing lovers will be just there to celebrate the Oscars of Arabian racing, only in Hollywood. And I'm not joking when we say Hollywood, because it is where Kodak plays. Yes, the Kodak Theater will be hosting the Her Highness Sheikh Fatima bint Mubarak Darley Awards, Hollywood 2014, and of course the Darley Awards that is under the umbrella of His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan. So Kodak Building is the host theater of the Darleys. The dates will be 4th of April 2014, and on the 5th there will be a huge dinner hosting all of you at Universal Studios. So guess who's gonna be who? And of
We get to go on the rides as
the
well.
main press conference to launch that event will be the Beverly Hills Hotel, Wilshire. So you will be here having a huge press conference beforehand, and of course we will be staying at Wilshire Hotel, at the Beverly Hills Wilshire.
Be great to have you back.
See? But you will be having 200 of us.
The more the merrier. The more the merrier. We're happy to have you all.
Yes, and Rodeo Drive, perfect for all ladies. Especially for Tomo to sit on Santanig.
I
On
did
the
fall asleep by
nicest
the
pool,
pool.
and you see he has a beautiful suntan with his
I did fall asleep. It was
cravat
jet
today.
lag. But it was a very nice pool. And by the way, down at the poolside, didn't they look after us well yesterday?
Yes, they looked after us very well.
They did.
I was surprised to see Tomo on the pool yesterday.
She did go to the hairdressers
Yes.
after that part.
So, the events are big. United States is very important to us. We want to thank Abdallah for being part of this event, because his support, we will need it a lot next year, because he's going to promote it more in the concert. And I think all of you will be proud, because one day we are better than the thoroughbreds. We are in Hollywood. Isn't it? Thoroughbreds never went to Hollywood.
That is true.
See, there's always a first time, and the first times only comes from one vision, His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed. So, girls, I would like you to come and stand, not behind us, in front of us.
Oh, come on, girl.
So you will be standing here, but the tall ones will be on the sides.
Girls, come and join us. Wow. Don't they look good? They do.
The tall
That's it.
ones on the sides, the small ones here. Yeah.
All right. Now we're just going to introduce you just quickly. I'm just going to ask your name and which country you are representing. There's the top photographer. He's getting everybody sorted. Your name is
Alexandra.
Yes. All right.
Alexandra.
Just change
Okay,
over.
can you just move a little bit towards the
Make certain.
thing? Just to, not too close on the man. Girls, can you just move a little bit forward
Just a little bit
down?
this way. All right. And your name is and your country.
Cosme Nilsson, and I'm from Sweden.
Yo. No, what you think of girls, just don't stand up, just stand, you know, like
As if you were riding a horse.
jockey.
Oh, come on then. Yeah, everybody
Yeah,
like that.
as a jockey.
All right. Everybody get down. So
خلوني يقعدوا.
yes, your name is.
يقعدوا ينزلوا.
Cosme Nilsson.
Girls, please stand down.
Yes.
Just down,
just
like
kneel
you
down.
are in the
Kneel
jockey
down.
position.
All right. It's all right. You
The
can get down
race
like this.
tracks. Yeah.
Might be easy for the girls, but I might be struggling to get up a bit.
So this looks much better. Like.
It does. Your name is.
Cosme Nilsson,
Representing which country?
Sweden.
Sweden. Very
The
good.
television, I need. You cannot hear anything.
You can't see it from there. That's the
No.
problem.
Okay. Every girl stand
Everybody
up
stand
when
up.
it goes.
Good. You're representing
It's okay like this.
Sweden. What about you?
My name's Zoe Valma,
خلاص.
and I represent the USA.
You're representing the United States of America. Yes. Where are you from in America?
Virginia.
Virginia. Good part of the world.
Alexandra.
And your name is?
My name is Janine Beckman. I come from Germany.
Germany. Very good indeed. Germany. Very good. Right. What about you?
Duygu Fatura, I'm from Turkey.
Turkey. Come all the way from Turkey. And what's your name?
Carol Bartley, and I am from Great Britain.
She's from Scotland originally. Hey, good part of the world. And what about you?
I am Alexandra Bihari from Hungary.
I thought you were. Very good. Are you from Budapest?
Yes.
I thought so. Yes. And you are?
I'm Mary Ronaldo from France.
Ah, très bon. Whereabouts in France?
Near Paris, Chantilly.
Oh, yeah, Chantilly. Oh, j'étais mort in Chantilly.
She already
Oh, sorry,
arrived
sorry.
before.
I
You
know,
don't
I know.
her?
I used to live in Chantilly. Yes, I did when I
You
was
met
young.
her
Yes,
before.
I know I met her before. Hello. Bonjour. Ça va bien?
Ça va bien.
And vous?
Hi, I'm Anya O'Connor from Ireland.
From Ireland. Ireland. Whereabouts in Ireland? Ah, lovely part of the world. And what about you?
Celia Storen from Norway.
From Norway. That's great. And we're going, where are we going on Sunday? We're going to Sweden, aren't we?
Yes.
Who was from Sweden? We come to see you on Sunday. We're going to go to Stockholm for more racing. Yeah. So what do you think? Don't they look good? Absolutely. Hands up, which one's going to win? You are
We
wonderful.
missed one girl. She's coming today. I think Susanna. Still.
Sorry, Susanna. This is Susanna, by the way. Just come and join us. Tell us about the girl jockeys. I mean, they're getting better and better by the second. Tell us more.
Of course, they're getting better and better because they get more and more experiences in all the countries. And a couple of them had participated already in some of the races. So they are also happy about the series. So thanks really to everybody. And today at noon, so nearly soon, Nicole Schlatter from Switzerland is going to arrive. So we will have 10 riders.
How do you rate these 10? They really are top class. I know quite a few of them. They are superb jockeys. They all have other jobs as well. Some of them are professional, but a lot of them are amateurs.
Yes, we do not have a professional rider, a professional jockey this time. They all are amateurs because the rules in America are they cannot participate with professional riders in the same race. So this is different, yeah, to some countries. So some countries have these rules, and France as well, for example. And the skills are very professional from all of them. So I know a couple of them for a long time, and I'm always happy to see them back. And I know they are very, very well riding.
They are. They're very, very good. Well, girls, thank you very much indeed. Good luck and thank you. We'll see you later. Anything you want, by the way, on any of the girl jockeys, please feel free to ask any of them because they're here and they're available. Now, Lara, and when I say available to be interviewed, Lara, what we're saying, it's great this is marvelous to have you all together. We're going to have now the photograph. Now, what is he? Oh, that's fine. He is very good, this guy. So, why is she sitting down the other side? Oh, it's for the final after. I'm with you. So there we have it. So it's lovely. They're obviously all wearing the different colours tomorrow of the different
Bring
tones.
all the chairs and
I
let
love
them
it.
sit so that they are relaxed, the girls. Bring all the chairs.
Bring all the chairs. Oh, this could take a bit of time.
No fun.
Carol, just quickly, while they're doing that, tell us what it's like to be invited to get involved with something like this.
Well, it's great and it's a fantastic honour. And it's such a treat because they spoil us so much as well while we're here. You know, you can ask for a nicer trip to be on. It's fantastic.
And what's it like mixing with girls from all around the world that you never get the chance to meet apart from on a day like today?
Well, you know, we're quite lucky in a way. We do have a gentry as well where we get to meet all the other girls from other countries. And it's great meeting new people and they're always so lovely and they're great fun to be around.
It is lovely. And this girl, by the way, back home in Scotland, looks after a horse who's called Okay the New. And it's a true story. And he's one of the fastest racehorses in the world, isn't he? He's called Okay the New, and he'll win the Ayr Gold Cup in 2 weeks' time at 25-1. A very good investment, Randy, if I might say so. So we have some girls here. We're lined up. We're ready to race. Can I just say, Mr. Daniels, do you have anything like this apart from this particular day? Is this a total one-off?
No, this is really exciting. We have absolutely nothing like this in the thoroughbred business as far as being hosted at Barrett's and Fairplex.
And just tell us quickly, there's the big LA show going on at the same time. This is the highlight of the whole 2 weeks.
Yes, absolutely.
It's fantastic. And also, the guy who's going to be calling you tomorrow, a man I have a lot of time for, is Trevor Denman, the South African-born but LA-based commentator. And he is going to come specially to commentate on You Girls tomorrow. So, and he is the man who called Zaniata. So that can't be bad. So this is superb.
Yeah, Zaniela and you,
the
Derek
best.
Thompson.
He's nearly the best. There's one better.
But you are the best too, no?
I won't tell you that. No, he is superb. He is.
And you are the best too.
Thank you, Laura.
Because you're coming all the way, our presenter
Oh.
of Sheikh Mansour Festival, who we've had a contract with him for 3 years, coming especially when there is a Sheikh Zayed Cup and Sheikh Fatma Ladies World Championship.
Yes, it's
And
true.
of course, you're ready for Hollywood because you're the star.
I'm the star of the I love it. You are brilliant. Now, the stars are you girls, but which one will qualify and come to Abu Dhabi? This is special. Just a matter of interest, we started in Oman, didn't we, back
Yes,
in...
we had Oman. Afterwards, we went to
St. Moritz?
No, before.
Sorry.
St. Moritz is something else.
Oh, of course.
I need to tell these girls that next year we're challenging also. A new challenge is that all the 10 horses, because they know very well that the principles of the World Championship is to have minimum 10 horses and maximum 12 horses. So any country who cannot have 10 horses will not have the race. That's to support all ladies and just do not discriminate the lovely girls who come all the way to run, to participate on Arabian racing. There's no 10 horses, no race. That's firm and scheduled and is very clear to all countries. Even if we came 1 or 2 days beforehand and we know that there will be no race, that there will be no horses, not 10 horses to start with, so the race will be cancelled automatically. Because this is to support all these young women, to support even the trainers and owners in order, because it's a prize money, it's a big prize money, and at the same time, it's Her Highness vision, the mother of the world, the mother of UAE, Sheikha Fatma bint Mubarak, is to support all ladies. Whoever discriminate and just don't put enough horses for those girls will not have a race.
Wow.
So we are very clear. So we really need to thank the United States. We really need to thank a lot, Sam Vasquez, all the California, Susan Willis, and a very dynamic woman. Where is May Davis? Okay, can you come, May? Please, near Tomo.
Come on, May, come and join
May
us.
Davis deserves a clap from all of you.
All right,
This
okay.
woman is not only responsible of making everything real, this woman is been doing branding, doing all of our branding in all the racetracks in California. This woman has been doing a lot to us, and her gift from us is not only because you're going to Abu Dhabi. You will be having a Rolex watch branded with Sheikh Mansour Festival. This is only to thank you for all the great work you've been doing for us.
Thank you, and thank you. very much. And also, I'd like to thank you, our trainer and owner. Without them, I can do my job. And thank you very much, your owner.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Oh, that's lovely. Wow.
Well deserved.
Very good. Oh, hang on a photo.
She's a really very, very, very nice woman who has been doing a lot for Arabian racing. And because we recognize such women doing a lot to the racing, now I need to speak to Arabian Jockey Club. And I'll be very clear in a very point that we have already mentioned it before. The Darley Awards this year, the Ladies Awards. It's very important that all the organizations in the world that submits the names that they want them to represent for all the 6 categories of the candidates, the 6 categories of the Her Highness Sheikh Fatma Mubarak Darley Awards, Hollywood 2014. It's very important to give one lady from the United States. It's not having 3 ladies for the same category. We need one lady for each category. We want one lady, the well-deserved lady, nice statistics to support her candidates. When you go, we need to know the real support for her. But instead of having 3 women on one category, and it's a little bit tricky sometimes, we really need 1 woman from every category, not 3. Not 4, not 2. 1 from each, and it's your job, Kathy. Whoever deserves has to go in. This is something very important. This is something very real, because at the end of the day, it's the woman, it's elections, it's candidates who deserves, and it's Oscars. Now you're in Hollywood. We have to be the standard. And I can say one thing that is going to be a little bit difficult for you, because you've been chosen by His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan to be one of the judges this year. So Kathy Smoke, you have a lot to do. It's not easy for you maybe to come and select and being a judge. So the selection goes to maybe Susan Meyer under your vice president. And I think you are the person with us on the board of judges. There will be 11 judges from the world. 6 of those judges have nothing to do with racing. They get to know racing from a part, but they're not too much involved like we do a lot in racing. Just to be fair, when I present to them statistics, being part a woman or a man of a very important place where he represents, he can see the statistics of the woman, and he doesn't go with the heart. He goes with the fact that this person, this woman, really deserves to be elected as the Oscar winner for one of the 6 categories. So it's very firm, very clear to all that this year, Hollywood deserves to have real elections. Because when you say Hollywood, you need to be here. صح?
Absolutely.
They are the stars.
Yes.
So when they are the stars, all of you are stars. But these 6 stars with the other 11 stars of the Darley Awards, I think they deserve to really, the judges has to look into facts, into statistics that supports the ladies that are being candidates for the countries they represent.
Sounds a very, very good idea.
Yeah?
Yes? Are you happy with that? Great, absolutely. Well done.
And
Super.
congratulations to be on board, Kathy, for the judges of Her Highness Sheikh Fatma Mubarak.
That is good. Did she get a Rolex as well?
No, it's May Davis. May, you're gonna really have a nice Rolex watch. It's a green watch like this one, with the colors of Sheikh Mansour Festival, but will have the logo of Sheikh Mansour Festival. That's the only way to say thank you for such a great lady like you are. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you. And now you can open for questions.
Okay, would anybody like to... By the way, can I just introduce you to this good-looking fellow? Come and join us, young man. This is a very... You probably saw this very, very good-looking guy. When you, just tell us who you are and what you do and what you'll be doing tomorrow.
My name is Mr. Mohammed from Abu Dhabi Sport Channel. At the beginning, Mr. Abdullah Silbus Ashkil Gazil Shukr. Thank you, Mr. Abdullah. Lara, thank you very much. The gentlemen and the ladies who are sitting here. And thank you for coming. Tomorrow will be on air for the 2 races on Abu Dhabi Sport Channel, beginning with Sheikh Zayed Cup.
Sheikh Zayed
Yeah,
and
Sheikh
then
Zayed.
Sheikh Hafad.
And then Sheikh Fatma Cup will be, I'll be with Derek Thompson. He'll be analyzing on air for like around 1.5 hours and a bit more. And I'm waiting for that and excited. And then the first time in LA. And I'm sure that we'll have a great time there.
He is an outstanding presenter. Thank you. I said absolutely top class.
Derek. Somebody also is too important for us today here.
Who is that?
She came all the way from San Francisco.
Where is she?
And she's really worked very hard for our races.
She does.
Jeannie Wasserman.
Ginny, where are you? Where are you?
Can you come?
Oh, come on, come and join us. Sir, I've been talking to everybody else. And you're the one. Turn around this way. And what was the first thing I said to you when I said hello to you? I said,
Jeannie was the
look
first,
at this watch.
No, Jeannie
did.
was the
You said
first woman to support having the races. She pushed so hard to make the races of ladies appreciated and legislated in California. So thank you, Jeannie.
And why? Tell us why.
Well, being a female in management and racing, there's not too many director of racing females, especially in California. I've always kind of thought of myself in a man's world a little bit, I guess. And when Lara came along and was pushing for the women, I, of course, had to jump on board. And Lara, you've just been so supportive of the Arabian racing in California and of the women, and that's what caught my eye. And the dedication that you have, and the recognition that you give people, and that just all means a lot.
And the recognition we give you, Jeannie, is that also under the directives of Sheikh Mansour, you are one of the judges of Sheikh Fatma.
Oh my goodness.
Is that
Oh,
right?
wow. What an honor. Thank you.
3 from the US, yourself, Kathy Smoke, Jeannie Wasserman, and Denise Gold, 3 ladies judges for Her Highness Sheikh Fatma Mubarak.
I'm speechless. Okay. Thank
Darley
you, Lara.
Awards.
Thank you.
Lovely. Thank you. As always, superb that. So love it. Is there anybody who would like to ask any questions? We have journalists. Yeah, we've got a question coming in. Sir, your name is, and the question is too.
My name is Satya, and the question is to Lara. This year we've seen 3 races of the Sheikh Zayed Cup being held in US.
Yes.
Which means, there's so much of extra focus on US. Any particular reason behind this, that you are having 3 big races in the US?
Well, the vision of His Highness Sheikh Mansour is to support racing in the United States. Eventually, knowing that the US is big, we really need to integrate as much as racing we can to support the Arabian racing. We're not interested to put the highest price money ever for any race or to enter a racetrack and fight for our, all our incentives. The most important thing is to look after the breed. And the breed is one thing, is just to our beloved father, the father who has created, who has supported racing throughout the years. And it's only a big thank you for Sheikh Zayed, who has been doing a lot before previously, and his memory is with us. That's why he has done, he was the first to do, and his memory will always be kept in our heart. That's why we have a lot to do for Sheikh Zayed. It's our thank you for, a small thank you for whatever he has given for Arabian racing in all the world. He has supported lots of Arabian racing. He was the first one to start supporting racing in the United States. And this is a small thank you for his names to be in all the states of the United States. And eventually, when we say 3 races for Sheikh Zayed, yes, they are the biggest races. We are in the biggest days, but there is one thing we can say, that there's 2 ladies racing, 3 ladies racing. Wherever you have a Sheikh Zayed Cup, you will always have the best mother of the World Cup is Her Highness Sheikh Fatma bint Mubarak, Ladies World Championship IFAR. Yes, they will stay 3 in the US, and they will be kept like that. The 3 best races will be Texas to start with every year. Then we will have California and Los Angeles. We will stay in Fairplex every year on September 12th. So always we can be here on September 11 and talk from this beautiful hotel, from this beautiful royal suite to mark history where Richard Gere and Julia Roberts were. We have the best. Roberts and Julia Roberts is our beautiful jockeys. They are the stars of Beverly Hills, and they are the stars of the world, the biggest race, Her Highness Sheikha Fatima bint Mubarak Ladies World Championship IFI, to mark history in LA because it will be the first ladies race in Los Angeles.
Wonderful, superb. I would like to finally, starting with Denise, ask the ladies and gentlemen on the top table just to say what your thoughts are after hearing this press conference. What are we looking forward to and what makes it so special? Denise, starting with you.
Oh, my whole focus, and I think I share this with my stewards, my board of stewards from the Arabian Racing Cup, is that starting with today, September 11th, right through the Darley Awards next April 4th and 5th, 2014, I can't focus on anything else. I'm so excited about it. We have got such depth. We've got such incredible organization behind us, the generosity of Lara's time, His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan's generous support and vision, and of course, Her Highness Sheikha Fatima. It's been remarkable. So right now to the Darley Awards, that's my focus, and I'm going to join with everyone else.
But I can assure you one thing. Whoever's going to give the awards, you will be very surprised.
I love surprises.
Yes.
Sean, what were your thoughts on hearing what has happened today? You're obviously a busy time with Keeneland going on and all the big thoroughbred sales. And you said at the beginning we're going to have an Arab sale as well. What's it like from your point of view?
Well, it's an exciting time for Barrett's. We just rebranded. It's now Barrett's Race Meet at Fairplex. Barrett's has been a well-known equine sales company, very, very successful over the years. And now what we are doing is we've taken over the racing as director of racing. It's an exciting time right now for Los Angeles with racing. Perfect time for this incredible festival. We're very, very grateful to be hosting it. We look forward to years to come where this is a success for not only Los Angeles, also Barrett's Race Meet at Fairplex, but the entire Arabian world. Thank you.
Well done. And Sam, as I said, a breeder, everything. You love this. What are your thoughts now?
First and foremost, I'd like to thank Laura for all the support that she's given Arabian racing in California. I think our purses are up, our handles are up, everything is up thanks to the support that Laura has given to the Arabian racing in California. On behalf of ARAC, I'd really like to thank you for the support you've given us.
Thank you.
That's lovely. Are you going to give her a Rolex watch?
I would like to thank His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan and, of course, the mother of the world, Sheikha Fatima bint Mubarak, to give us the full support, to give me her trust and the full support that today we can do many things here, and especially Hollywood 2014.
And that brings me nicely to you. Would you just say a few words as well? Because I'd like to hear your thoughts.
What you want me to say after all we're here?
It's lovely.
But I would like to thank His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed and Her Highness Sheikha Fatima to give support for everybody, especially for women. As Ms. Lara mentioned, the new principle for the racing, and for against discrimination between women. I live till I see the dream is turned to be reality, and we live till we can say hello for tomorrow as Emirat theme. So thank you, Ms. Lara. You are facing challenge with yourself, and let us live with you this challenge. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, that's lovely. Chris, you're good. You're happy, aren't you?
I'm happy, to see, like I said, to see everybody here, to see everybody back, and to know that they will be coming back again in 2014, not just for the Darleys, but again in September 12th or 11th and 12th next year. We're very, very privileged, and it's our pleasure to be partners with them, and we look forward to a long-standing relationship. So absolutely, I'm happy.
Two more people I'd just like to finish with. Doctor?
Well, actually, looking at His Highness Sheikh Mansour Festival and Her Highness Sheikh Fatma bint Mubarak Championship, I actually regard them as models to be reckoned with. They are examples of how determination, dedication, innovation, perseverance, and hard work can really materialize into excellence and success. And for this, I would like to pay them great tribute and thank them a lot and thank Lara very much.
Thank you.
And final word has got to come from Abdullah. You've got the best. Whenever we go around the world, we meet all the ambassadors.
Yes.
And some are to Poland, some are to Hungary, some are to France. But you're the Los Angeles, Hollywood, and you're getting paid for it. What a life! What a job!
It's of course it's an exciting job, especially with that the people in the West Coast have been very welcoming. Actually, in the U.S., they have been very welcoming to us here. I think maybe part of our leadership interest in increasing ties with the U.S. is because we understand the importance of this relationship, and it's just a continuation of what Sheikh Zayed have intended, have built, and this is His Highness Sheikh Khalifa, our president, and the deputy President Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid, and the Crown Prince Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, and His Highness Sheikh Mansour, of course, have intended and to really see through an increase in cultural and social, and sports is a great mechanism.
It is.
To have a dialogue with the world, and it's not just UAE, US, it's the whole world basically.
Yes.
Because what His Highness Sheikh Mansour envisions and what Lara is working greatly on is to see this part of our culture exposed to the whole world. And there is a lot of, in the US, there is a lot of people who care for the Arabian breed, and they value it a lot. So I'm very happy to be here. Thank you very much for inviting me, and I really wish you success. And hopefully this will flourish into other places also around the world. See, I won't be surprised.
That was a beautiful, eloquent words. And one final thing, we must mention, we've got the beautiful girls from
Yes.
Emirates, our sponsors. Without them,
Official carrier is Emirates Airlines.
Yes.
And we fly Emirates.
we always
And
do.
we're very happy to fly Emirates.
And our thanks to all our sponsors who enable us to take our story
Of course, all
around the
our
world.
sponsors are there. We thank them all. And we thank these two lovely girls who's been standing behind us all the time. Because
But they do that all the I don't know how you do it. They stand all the time and they look, and they smile all the They are beautiful. And
the beautiful jockeys also.
well, tomorrow it's down to you guys. I wonder which one of you will coming home first, and the one who comes home first gets to come to Abu Dhabi in November for the final of the Lady World
And we
Jockeys
can say
Championship.
one thing now, maybe Susanna doesn't know yet, that the finals of the World Championship in Abu Dhabi will, of course she knows that there will be 14 girls, but it will be the 11 jockeys who has won, and of course there will be the UAE girl. Maisa is gonna be she will take part for the first time. She will ride in the finals. She's ready to go. And we will have two jockeys. Two of them will be from Asia. One of them will be from Korea, and the second one will be a surprise.
I love her. She is always incredible. So we got
you
Korea.
have all the world. 5 continents, World Championship.
That is incredible.
In the capital of the world for Arabian racing, for ladies in Arabian racing, Abu Dhabi.
Lara, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the top table, and girls, good luck tomorrow. Thank you very much indeed. Anybody wants anything to do, we're going to have the photos, so don't
Morhaf is
move.
going to take photo. And
Photos,
the others
and
won't.
by the way, lunch will be served in about 10 minutes' time.
Yes, and I would like to tell you one thing.
Oh, hang on, yes.
You were all.
I like your tie.
This was live. You can see on the web stream.
Oh, yes.
www.sheikhmansourfestival.com.
Yes.
Thank
all
you
right.
for the team who has been broadcasting. They didn't know that they were live, but you were live on Abu Dhabi TV.
Wow. Well done, team. Superb.
You
Ladies
can
and gentlemen,
watch
thank you for
yourself
coming.
or rewind or anything. All the world were watching you. We're watching you, lovely jockeys. And you were live on the web stream. And you can go to our web stream and watching once again. So tomorrow is your big day. You'll be also live on our web stream, www.sheikhmansourfestival.com. And everybody in the world are tuned to see you girls racing to see who will be the winner of LA. You know, LA is something big, it's a name. So whoever gonna win LA is gonna be wow.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Give them a big round of applause. Good luck. And we'll see you at lunch. Down to the mezzanine floor, turn right, and the restaurant is called The Cut. We'll see you in The Cut in about 10 minutes. Enjoy. Thank you.
1 minute.
Now, these are now just taking the photos, guys. Best photographer in the world, especially when he gets it in focus.